here in WA. The red light is on. They're racing. Good line away as well with Ascot Street Parade, and now Bruce Almighty darting between them, going to the lead. And BENJI'S is going to zip over and sit outside of Bruce Almighty soon after the start. Further back behind those then is the favourite, Hostile Talk, who parks up midfield ahead of Not Secret, but it found itself a little bit wide here. Then a length and a half behind those, King Salute, Angel Undercover, and last over on the inside is Henchard, but Bruce Almighty leads them as they go down the riverside of the track. 900 to go, a half a length on BENJI'S, and he's really giving Bruce Almighty an easy time in front here. He's rating some pretty soft sectionals. Hostile Talk goes up there 3 deep on the track, no better though in running throughout, followed then by Street Parade. Down on the inside next of all is Ascot. Not Secret is next out there 3 deep as well. He's going to follow Hostile Talk, and the last trio, Angel Undercover from the back, taking off, getting around Henchard and King Salute. It's been a tight and compact affair, and the Brewster's going to lead them for home. He straightens up Bruce Almighty by a length on BENJI'S, a length and a half away then Hostile Talk being fully tested. Ascot's in behind them. BENJI'S goes up now, gets a neck in front of Bruce Almighty. BENJI'S, Bruce Almighty coming back. Bruce Almighty, BENJI'S down the outside, Angel Undercover. BENJI'S, Bruce Almighty, and it's BENJI'S. BENJI'S blows Bruce Almighty with Angel Undercover charging home to third. From Ascot behind them, King Salute, Henchard, Not Secret next home, followed further back by Hostile Talk, who was very disappointing, and Street Parade is back with it, the last of them in. Number 2, BENJI'S, ridden by Matty Derrick, has just bloused Bruce Almighty after the 2 locked horns, the top of the straight. BENJI'S reaching the lead. Bruce Almighty coming back under the 60, had to give the winner 4 kilos, and Angel Undercover sprouted Angel Wings to flash home into third money, and tight fourth between Ascot and King Salute. The numbers here are 2, 1, 7, 4. 2, 1, 7 and 4 in 124.94. It was a bit of a jog trot affair and a sprint from the corner, and that certainly brought about the undoing of Hostile Talk, who didn't give much at all when they quickened right up, finishing back there in the field. A long head, a long neck with the margins. BENJI'S last 2 runs have been terrific, and today is able to put one on the board for Cliff Green, the owner-trainer, a Toorak Toff gelding out of La Fantastic. And it's win 6 from 33. Matty Derrick aboard, home in 34.27. And BENJI'S there and ready to pounce. Bruce Almighty, after getting some very cheap sectionals through the middle part of the race, fought strongly by Playing God. Chris Parnham just missing out on his 4th for the day. And back there, third home, Angel Undercover by Harry Angel, trained by Sean and Jay Casey, ridden by Jade McNaught. So after the running of the 9th on the card, it's 2, 1, 7 and 4. As we go to the Ascot Mile at 4:53, and Holly Watson rides number 7, Antique Miss. Well, he's gone around at $14 today, but his form's been better than that, and it comes as no surprise that BENJI'S has won the second leg of the quaddie this afternoon, the Finn Powery Handicap, Lockie.
Thanks, Darren. Some win from BENJI'S. It had been a while since we've last seen him in the winner's circle. 861 days, in fact, but I'm sure this gives trainer Cliff Green a great sense of satisfaction to see BENJI'S back in the winner's circle. Cliff, he's been such a good horse to your stable. How good is that?
Yeah, that's great. I'm just lost for words, really, because that race didn't really map that well for him today. And we just tried something different, sitting him all the time. And then Matty said, well, obviously he's not going to be able to sit today, be out the back, needs to be a bit closer. You've got a licence, do what you got to do. And she's ridden him a treat.
And to the horse's credit, he was in an unfamiliar position, as you said, but he always looked comfortable in running.
Yeah, well, you go back a couple of years ago, he used to lead in his races or sit in that spot. So he came back after injury, and he probably didn't want to give us his best. So we decided we'd try and change it up a little bit and sit him, but I think he's nearly back to his best. Because
of his injury, he's still quite lightly raced, which is funny for a 7-year-old. Do you feel like he can really go on with it now?
Yeah, well, he's very sound now. He was unlucky enough to tread on a nail and take a chip out of a pedal bone, so he lost nearly 12 months with that because he had to have surgery. Sound as a bell at the moment, so fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, well done.
Thank you.
There's Cliff Green after the win of Benji's. Terrific training performance to get this horse not only back at the races, but back racing so consistently. And I love the tactical decision from Matty Derrick to roll forward today, put him right on top of the speed. He settled outside Bruce Almighty, who always gives a big kick upon straightening, but BENJI'S was just a little stronger late.
Riding brilliantly at the moment is Matty Derrick and getting rewarded for effort as well. Matty, we were saying in the pre-race, this horse, the last two, he's been super in defeat.
Yeah, he's been racing really, really well. I think they finally got him back into the form he was in before he hurt himself. It wasn't initially the plan to roll forward today, but everyone inside me was grabbing hold, and he was just able to roll into that position really easily. So I think that's what won in the race.
Top of the home straight, he looked like he had Bruce Almighty covered very quickly, and then all of a sudden he didn't because Bruce was fighting back.
Yeah, that's a tough horse. So he was just kept kicking back on the inside the whole way up the straight, which made him really work for it. But he's a really nice horse, and I think he can go on with that confidence.
7 days ago, you were able to win on Twain's Angel, first listed race. Still buzzing?
Yeah, definitely. Well, she's a really special horse, and she's been great for my career.
Congratulations, well done, Matty.
Thank you.
There's Matty Derrick combining with Cliff Green and BENJI'S to take out race number 9 here at Ascot. On the other side of the break, we'll be back for race number 6 at Esperance.